Prime Saplankov. Look at the freaking size of Saplankov. Holy. If you watch that match, he's literally smiling the whole time throughout because he knows he just has complete control of the other dude's hand. Look at this. If you watched the East versus West event from the other day, you would have saw how dominant of a performance that Ivan Matyushenko from Russia had. And I think a lot of my subscribers are newer to arm wrestling. You probably haven't watched as many arm wrestling highlight videos as I have when it comes to athletes from the past 10, 20 years. But this guy is a former world champion. He's an absolute monster, known for having one of the best hooks of all time in arm wrestling. And he actually speaks English very well also. Definitely recommend you watch this interview. This was from him before his match at East versus West. But I want to highlight some of his amazing highlights that this guy has over the years. I mean, look at this. This is like 15 years ago. He's got like a Justin Bieber, like bowl cut. He looks like a Russian Jack Justin Bieber. And if you watch that match, he's literally smiling the whole time throughout because he knows he just has complete control of the other dude's hand. Look at this. He's just got the pronation completely cupped in that hook there. He's even going defensively. He's literally training with them. The smile on his face is hilarious there. But, I mean, this guy's been arm wrestling at a high level for over a decade. Look at the size of the guy he's going against here. That guy's an absolute Goliath, and holy shit. That's like a 300-plus pound Russian bear right there. And he's just got him in the hook. You see how tight he's staying in the hook while the other guy is separated on his bicep here. And Ivan able to be so efficient with how he pulls, just a master in the hook. He's always staying tight. Here's him with Saplankov. This looks like a prime Saplankov. Look at the freaking size of Saplankov. Holy. This is like one of the biggest shapes I've seen Saplankov. And if you look at him now compared to then, he's like totally different. That was the Chernobyl Dennis before his health problems. Here's Matyushenko versus one of the best top rollers, Taras Ivakin from Ukraine, and he's just got him completely sucked into that hook. You notice how he stays tight the whole time. When he starts to separate, he gets back to his arm and just stays tight in an efficient position to use as many muscles as possible. That's no small performance, being able to hook this dude. Crazy. And you don't really see him top rolling it at all in any of these matches. That's the thing. He's very one-sided when it comes to his move, but he's so good at that move to where it's hard to beat that. I actually just put up a poll on my channel. Who do you think would win, Prudnik or Matyushenko? So far, most people are saying Prudnik just because they're saying he's more technical or has more technical options, I should say. I think Matyushenko is highly technical at the hook, but I can see how Prudnik may have more options when it comes to being able to top roll or hook and transition. The guy's very well-rounded, but Matyushenko seems just an expert at the hook. You saw him with Saplankov. Here's him, some old-school tournaments. But Saplankov, he's just on another level, this Saplankov. But you're seeing over and over again just the efficiency of his hook here. He's able to hold statically so well. He has a lot of endurance as well. He finished his match pretty quickly each round against David Arabuli in the East versus West match, but also has endurance if he gets into a long match. Like he's pulling with Krasimir Kostadinov, who is another guy with incredible endurance. So if he's able to win a long hook war with Kostadinov, that's how you know this guy is got a crazy hook, that's for sure. Look at this. Krasimir surging, but Matyushenko just stays completely still. Stoic as can be. This guy has one of the most stoic personalities you can possibly have. He's definitely a likable guy. I watched his interview. The guy's super smart. I've seen videos on his training as well on YouTube. There's a lot of videos of like interesting exercises and like pieces of equipment that he uses. For example, like a lever scale. He has some type of, I don't know if it's a lever scale, but he has some type of like mechanized system that tells him the exact amount of pressure on a certain exercise. It like senses it. So pretty advanced type of training equipment that he uses. But here's him also. I want to show one more clip. Here is him with Kirill Sarychev, who is former bench press world record holder. The guy's like 6'8", 350. But he's got nothing for Matyushenko. Look at that. Look at the smile on his face. Kirill's like, holy, I should have started arm wrestling instead of powerlifting. Arm wrestling is addicting because when you're big and strong from, just lifting weights or in general, and you think you're going to come in and dominate, and then you have people who can just completely dismantle your style, you become like obsessed. Like, why am I not able to win? If you're a competitive person, at least, I find that tends to be the case. And here you see him again, just completely sucking him in the hook there. But I was really just thinking about Matyushenko because of his performance and thinking about who he should have a match with. I would like to see him back at East versus West or another promotion. I would like to see him have a big match because he's super skilled and fun to watch. Very smart guy, interesting personality as well. We can watch the interview and listen to what he said, but this guy's a beast. Don't sleep on this guy. And if you're new to the sport, hopefully I introduce you to someone who maybe you didn't know about or you haven't seen any footage on him, so now you have.